for being here tonight with us and for have this great experience with the gentlemen that are coming to Medellin tonight.
Thank you.
And okay, for the guys that are maybe wondering what is Natalia's ID, her ID number is the 214079. So Natalia, we are going to do a short activity. You are going to take 3 questions. You are going to learn the question and we are going to answer that question. Okay?
But I read the question or you read for me?
If you want, I will read for you. Okay. So take the question and let me move this a little bit so we can see. Okay, so the first question for Natalia is that if there are a gentleman that wants to invite Natalia to travel, they want to know what she prefers more, the mountain or the beach. So Natalia, what is your answer?
I prefer the beach.
The beach.
Because I love sun, feel the hot weather. I prefer beach.
And also I feel that the beach is a little bit like romantic, right? So there you can have a very romantic.
Yes, it's possible.
So you imagine like a first date, and usually if I imagine like a perfect date can be on the beach.
Yes, that's true.
Let's go with the second one.
Okay.
Okay, how do you think that is a perfect relationship?
I think, oh no, the most important for me have a relationship relax,
Like,
relax, quiet.
so it's not like bringing stress to your life.
Yes.
Like both they can
Yes.
enjoy together
Yes.
and no dramas, I guess.
Yes. No, please.
Hi guys, good night. My name is Manuela, and tonight I'm going to be with you and letting you know a little bit about the experience that we had last week here in Medellin with our second tour in Medellin City. That was an amazing tour. Just today we finished the tour for 14 days for the clients that they was here in Medellin. And I have to tell you that some of them are very happy here in Medellin and they are going to stay a couple more days. So guys, this is the opportunity to let you know that we have more incredible tours that are coming this year. So don't miss the opportunity to have the experience for your own, to live this experience. And I'm sure that you are not going to regret nothing of this. So I want to thank to all of the guys that maybe some of them are connected tonight. Watching right now the Latin show. So thank you guys. This experience was amazing. We have the opportunity to have in this occasion 20 guides. So was like a good number of guys that we have. And also, like I say, it was an amazing tour. We have the possibility to connect a couple of them with some of the girls here in Colombia. And I'm sure that they can tell you that they have an amazing experience as well, because during Friday and Saturday per night, I think that on Friday we have around 120 girls on Friday and around 112 girls on Saturday. So it's like an incredible experience because you are going to be able to meet at least 100 girls sometimes per night, between 80 and 100 girls per night. So guys, this is something that you have to live by your own. Like, you have to have the experience. And I know that some of them, some of you guys are watching these Latin shows and you are wondering like, oh, maybe no, what I should do, like maybe Colombia is a good place to go. And I have to tell you, like, yes guys, it's a great place to came here. Remember, most of the time, I'm sorry, most of the time we recommend you to go to certain kind of places, because again, like, you have to be careful around the world. Wherever you go, you have to be careful where you are going, right? Like, there are certain kind of places here in Colombia, I'm sure that also in Europe, also in United States, also in Mexico, in whatever country that you can visit, there is going to be specific places where you have to avoid. And also that happened here in Colombia. So here, if you listen to us, if you pay attention to us, I'm sure that you are not going to have any problem here in Colombia. And for sure, you are going to have an amazing experience and an amazing time. So again, guys, remember that you can make us questions. If you have some questions or you want to see something new for the next Latin show, also let us know, because we are going to be very, very happy to answer all those questions, because that questions that you make to us help you to take that decision of came here to Colombia and have the opportunity to live this experience and to enjoy the beautiful girls here in Colombia and the beautiful country that we have to offer you. And again, guys, remember, you can make a little bit of question, a little bit, no, as much as you want, because that one is the idea of these Latin shows, that you can tell us a little bit about maybe your concerns, or tell us a little bit about your expectations with us. And the idea of this is that we can answer some of the questions that you have. Again, guys, my name is Manuela, and I'm the manager here in Medellin City. And I want to let you know that very, very soon we are going to have our next social that is coming on August. So it's going to be very, very soon. And remember that the next social is going to be in Barranquilla City. So if you want to live this experience, you don't want to miss this opportunity, because this one is going to be the last tour this year in Barranquilla. So if you don't want to miss this opportunity to go to Barranquilla to meet the beautiful girls that live there, you have to join right now. I say right now because, again, guys, if the tour is sold out, we cannot open more spaces to anybody. And this one is going to be the last tour for Barranquilla this year. So if you don't want to miss this year, if you don't want to miss the opportunity to meet someone, a beautiful Barranquillan girl this year, I think that this is the perfect opportunity for you to go there and have the incredible experience about meet Colombian girls, go to the beautiful city in Barranquilla. You are going to notice that the people that you are going to meet there, not only the girls, I spoke about people in general, are very, very nice. So you are going to have a great time. Everybody smiles, everybody wants to dance, everybody's happy all the time. So you are going to be able to have that opportunity to have the experience of live for your own a little part of Colombia, because again, like Medellin, Barranquilla, Cartagena, it's a little bit part of the beautiful things that Colombia has to offer to you. And for those ones that are wondering what is the date for the tour in Barranquilla, remember, guys, that the tour in Barranquilla starts in August 10. So remember that date. August 10 is going to be the time that the Barranquilla tour is going to start. And if you want to stay for 7, 10, or 14 days, is your decision. But remember, if you don't want to lose this opportunity, you have to sign up right away. And also, guys, I'm going to show you a little bit, because we, like I was saying in the beginning, we have the opportunity to have an amazing experience with 20 guys that they came to Colombia to find the love of their lives. Of course, I have to tell you guys that this doesn't happen right away. It's not like magic, right? This is a process, and sometimes there are a couple that they find the person right away. There are other ones that they take a little bit longer to find someone. But in the end, I think that if you really are focused and concentrated in what you want for your life, all the process is going to be a little bit easy for you. And of course, I'm sure that if that doesn't happen, you are not going to regret, because you are going to live an amazing experience here in Colombia, and you are going to be in love of the country too. So I'm going to show you right now, guys, a little bit about what was the tour here in Medellin, a little resume about the days that we have here in Medellin. So I hope that you enjoy this.
And Manuela. And
we are matchmakers from Colombia. And the idea is to show you in that video a resume of our beautiful Latin tour in Medellin in June 2023.
We are in one of our social nights here at the San Fernando Hotel, living a great experience next to our clients, and hopefully that experience is going to end up in a marriage.
And we are right now in the middle of our social, and the clients are more than happy to meet over 200 beautiful single women and realize that anything is possible.
This is the first moment where they're going to meet these beautiful ladies, and hopefully they're going to share the rest of their life with one of them.
So let's have a look at our beautiful women and our handsome gentlemen here at the social night in June in Medellin 2023.
Welcome.
Medellin's warm climate provides the necessary. Enjoying its parks and green areas is one of the most relaxing plans for a couple. This is the Botanical Garden of Medellin. We continue on the second day of our Latin tour. The evening arrives, and it is time for the second meeting, with almost 200 single women at the social event. It is the third day of our Latin tour, and today's destination is Guatapé, one of the most visited places by locals and foreigners. This place is surrounded by great details, such as the largest stone in Colombia, and a beautiful town full of colors. The green landscape of the mountains and the turquoise blue waters of the Peñol Reservoir is a visual delight. To end the day, we close with a magnificent and fun boat ride on the Peñol Reservoir. We are on the fourth day of our Latin tour. When the night arrives, we will take a ride by the city on a bus party called Chiva. A night full of dancing, music, and drinks with your date. We ride through the city with the sound of music until we arrive to an incredible viewpoint of the city.
Okay, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this little resume from what was the tour, this amazing tour, like I was saying to you, in June. Remember, guys, that we are going to have other one, the last one here in Medellin in September. So if you are interested in came here to Medellin and have this experience as well, the next tour is going to be September 20. I think that is 20 or 21. I'm going to check right now because I want to give you the correct information. 21, September 21st, sorry. It's going to be September 21st here in Medellin. So also that one is going to be the last tour here in Medellin City. So if you don't want to lose the opportunity to came here this year, 2023, and live this experience by your own, came to this amazing tour, and I'm sure, guys, that you are not going to regret anything of that decision. Like, you are going to enjoy every minute, every second that you are going to spend here in Colombia. And again, guys, I want to remember you because the one that we have very, very soon is going to be in Barranquilla. So if you want to join that tour, that is going to be the last one for Barranquilla this year, you cannot miss the opportunity to sign up right now. Okay, guys, so remember, if you want to go to Barranquilla in August, the tour is going to be in August 10, and you can join in whatever time that you want, but as soon is better. I mean, don't like this for the last minute, because if you wait a lot of, maybe someone is going to take the chance and came to Barranquilla, and you are going to miss the opportunity, because once that the tour is sold out, we cannot open more spaces. Okay, again, guys, if you have questions during this evening that you want me to solve to you, to answer to you, please let me know. I'm going to start to read a couple of the comments and questions that maybe you can have. As I saying that I will be going to Medellin in September. That is great. I see, you see, guys, like sometimes a lot of gentlemen, they prepare themselves with time in advance. So I have a new client already. His name is Sasa. I'm going to see you very, very soon. I'm going to be very excited to have you here in Medellin, and I'm sure that you are going to enjoy this experience a lot. Let me check what more I have here. Oh, okay, I know who is that person that says that he miss Manuelita. Henry, thank you so much for your time here in Colombia. I have to say it this in this Latin show because Henry was one of you guys, one of the persons that was watching all these Latin shows, and one day he decided to take that step, that little step to came here to Medellin, and I think that he had an amazing experience here, and I think that he was able to meet a couple of beautiful and nice girls here in Medellin. And also I have to say it like thank you so much, Henry, for make us part of your life. And also I hope to see you very soon, and like I say before, you have a new friend here in Medellin, and I hope to help you a lot with whatever thing that you will need here. Let me see, I have Damon. I would love to come visit there, but I got other things to do. So Damon, that is not a problem. Do whatever you have to do right now, but you cannot miss the opportunity to came to Colombia and have this experience for your own, because I'm sure that you are not going to regret it. Squishy is saying like 80 plus women per night, it's a lot. For some guys, yes, can be a little bit like too much, but also if sometimes you have a lot of options and also you want to be open to the possibilities, I think that the socials can be a great opportunity for those clients that they want to live a whole experience, the whole experience to meet a couple of beautiful girls, also know a little bit more about the city, and have all of that in one tour. So I think that sometimes that is like an experience that I say all the time, like not everything works for everybody. So if you feel that that is too much for you, also we have other different kind of plans, guys, because we don't offer only the socials. We also have Latin clubs. Like I said before, the Latin clubs are special plans that we made for you. Usually the Latin clubs are for 7, 10, or 14 days. So during those days, you have the possibility to meet around 3 girls per day, okay? So this is good because it's like a kind of speed dating, but more like personal, more for only for you. Or also, guys, remember that if you think like, okay, I don't have a lot of girls that I want to meet in Colombia, I have a few of them that I want to meet. So in that case, you also can pay the membership fee that works for 10 days. I'm sorry, for 10 days. And plus you pay per date. So that is other option for those guys that they say like, a social or a Latin club is too much for me. I will prefer to meet maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 girls. So with that, I'm fine. So you can pay per date. That can work for you. Let me check what more I have here. Okay, I don't see a lot of questions, but guys, again, if you have more questions during this evening, you can let me know, and I'm here to help you and to resolve all those questions that maybe you can have. So tonight also we have something new for you, like something that we prepare for you. So because there are so many clients that they tell me like, Manuela, but how I can conquer a Colombian girl, like what I have to do to win her heart. So we have tonight 10 advices that you can take if you want, of course, guys. This is something that we do with love, and it's not like all the girls, and this is going to work with all the Colombian girls, because remember, this is something general, okay? And sometimes when you are going to meet one girl, she's more specific, so you also have to take the time to see what she wants, to see how she is, to see how she acts, and based on that, you are going to take your own steps to conquer her heart, okay? But again, like, I'm a Colombian girl, I live here in Medellin, so we bring to you these 10 advices that you can take, and this is with all the love of our hearts that we do it, and are things that maybe can work to you, and are things that sometimes as a girls we speak between friends, between girlfriends, that we say like, oh, we love when a guy is like this, or we love when our boyfriends do that kind of things. So if you want to listen this, I'm sure that you are not going to regret it, and also you can maybe take some of these advices to conquer the next girl that you are going to meet here. So the first one that we have for you guys, and maybe for you can be a little bit like obvious, but sometimes it's not so obvious, because we say like, be a gentleman. Like, what means to be a gentleman is not only open the door, is not only I don't know, pay for dinner or pay for the lunch. Be a gentleman, it's also be aware of her needs. Like, for example, if you know that maybe the girl lives very far from the city, you can offer yourself to maybe help her with the transportation. That is something that we always say to the guys. Ask her maybe if she needs help with the transportation. Some of them, really, they are going to say you like, no, thank you, I'm fine. Or some of them are going to receive that help, because remember guys, like for you can be $5, but for them it's like maybe one whole day of work. So if you do it, I'm sure that she's not going to feel that you are doing like, oh my god, this guy is doing too much. No, she's going to be very grateful for that little gesture. Also, being a gentleman is like maybe wait till you open the door and she goes first. That kind of little things help a lot to conquer a girl. And second one is be nice with the girl. Like sometimes guys, again, this can be like, oh, this is super obvious to me, but be kind. It's be sensible with what she's telling you. Maybe if she's telling you about her life, that she had a difficult life, pay attention to her words. And also is like, ask questions to her, like make her feel that girl like you are really paying attention to her. Because sometimes be kind, it's also the kind of things that we expect that the guy pay attention to us, to listen to us, and also to feel what we are feeling in that moment, right? So this is something that also can help you a lot with the Colombian girls. And the third one that we always say to the girls, and most of the Colombian girls are going to tell you, is like they want a guy that is very attentive with her. Be attentive is like say good morning, good night, I hope that you had an amazing date, what do you have for lunch? Sometimes if you're even in a relationship with a Colombian girl, this is something that can be very, very nice that you can do, is like, if you know that she arrives at home around 7 p.m., ask to the girl around 7 p.m., like, do you have dinner? If you don't have dinner, I'm going to send dinner for you. And so that sometimes are little things that the girl really, really appreciate. And here are things that Colombian girls, they really value. And that has to be, the being attentive with the girl has a little bit to be with have little details with the girl, because details is like chocolate, roses, like I say, send a special dinner to her. It doesn't have to be like expensive things. These are things that are small, but that make a big difference. Other one that we love, and I think that a lot of foreigners you have, I have to say it, with Colombian girls, is like, we like guys that are romantic, that plans, that he take the time to plan something special for the girl, and to take the time to tell you that you look gorgeous, that you are the, even if it's not true guys, that she is the most beautiful girl that you ever met. Things like that, guys, that make a little bit the difference. And also a guy that is romantic, it's a super plus for all Colombian girls. Other one that we value and we love, because we love Colombian girls in general, not all of them, like I say, this is not like everything doesn't work for everybody. So we love to smile. We love to laugh. So be funny, but not too much. Like, don't force the situation. Trying to be very authentic. Try to be you. And also, we love to smile. So don't be so serious during a date. Trying to maybe think in something funny that you can say to the girl. Of course, don't take all the day like comedy, like you say, like a comedy movie. No, take your time. Like, be funny, but don't do it too much. Like, trying to have that balance, because we love to smile, but also we like that serious guy in our lives too. And like I say, we love to smile. So as a Colombian girls, we like when a guy smile, that he likes to smile, that he's not serious all the time. And also, I'm going to say something small, because sometimes there can be a couple of guys that they don't pay a lot of attention to this. But when you smile, also be aware of that your smell, like your breath, it's good. And also that you brush your teeth before the date. Again, this can be obvious and logical for most of you, but for a couple of you is not. So be sure that you have a good breath, and also be sure that you brush your teeth before you go in a date. Okay, because Colombian girls, they don't like when a guy has like a bad smell. Okay. And that has to be with the 8th advice, that is like, have a good presentation, a personal presentation, that it, when a guy looks good, make also a big difference during your dates, because the girl is going to make you feel a little bit comfortable during the dates. Because if you are next to a person that smells bad, that maybe looks like he didn't take a shower in a couple of days, of course you are going to lose a lot of points, and usually that is very difficult to recover, because once we see a guy that is not very clean, that he don't pay a lot of attention to his personal appearance, we say like, maybe it's not the guy for me. Because here, something that you can notice in Colombia is that most of the people, most of the persons, of course not all of them, but most of the people here, we pay a lot of attention to personal presentation. We like to look nice. Even if maybe the girl doesn't have a lot of makeup, she's trying to look nice, to smell nice. So bad smells are like a no for a second date. Other thing that we recommend to you is like, be honest about what you are looking for. Because also we have the situation sometimes, and this is a little bit sad, because sometimes can happen with girls, sometimes can happen with guys. We are a marriage agency. Of course, you don't have to marry right away. Of course, you don't have to wait 2 months or 3 months to say to the girl like, I want to marry with you. But this is something that we have to connect people around the world, and that we do it with love. And one of the things that we work hard is because we want you to make strong connections with girls here in Colombia. So if you are not looking like for something serious, okay, that is fine, but be honest with the girls, because most of the girls, they are looking for something serious here. So if you're not serious, and if you are not honest with that kind of situations, of course the girls are going to be very upset, and they are going to start to think like all the guys that are going to join to the agency are like that. So be honest with the girls. If you want to have fun, if you maybe are not thinking in have something very serious, and maybe you want to give yourself the chance to came to Colombia and meet beautiful girls that are looking for something more stable, and you was just trying your luck here, and be honest, because the honesty is something very important, and the girls are going to value that. And also the 10 and more important, one of the more important is like, make the girl happy. Like, if you already are dating with her, and you see these little things or these big things that maybe can make a big difference in the way that she is going to be the next day, do it. If it's a possibility for you, make her feel happy in the way that you are with her. So these are little tips that we want to share with you tonight that we hope that help you a lot. And again, if you have questions and if you want to add maybe other advice, you can do it tonight and we can share that information with some of the guys here during the Latin show. Okay, I start to see a couple of questions right now. Okay, I have a very important question that maybe some of you guys you have. Do you have to be COVID boosted or tested to enter Colombia? And the answer is no, guys. If you want to visit Colombia and you want to give yourself the opportunity to go to a new country, to meet different people, remember that you don't have to take any COVID test. You don't have to show anybody anything about your vaccination card. So if you want to come to Colombia, you just have to come and that's it. What you have to do is that you have to fill the check-me form. Usually you will find that check-me form in Google. You put check-me form Colombia and you are going to be able to fill all the information. And again, for those guys that want to visit Colombia and they need help to fill this form, also let us know and we are going to help you. But something that is very helpful is like through YouTube, also you can put videos about how to fill the check-me form to go to Colombia. And I'm sure that there you're going to find a lot of videos that explains very well how to fill that information. Okay, Vernon is saying like, hi Manuela, the Medellin tour looks much bigger and better in the new hotel. Do you plan on doing the same for Barranquilla or Cartagena? Vernon, so far we had a little change here in Medellin, and yes, like you can notice, here in Medellin we changed the location and we are very happy right now with the results because most of the girls they really like the place and a lot of guys they are very happy in that hotel. So I think that for the next tour here in Medellin we are going to do it in the same place, but in Barranquilla and Medellin, in Barranquilla and Cartagena, sorry, so far we are going to do it in the same location. In the future, of course, the idea is to change location and have more space for more clients. But right now, the only tour that we have this amount of clients, of guys, it's here in Medellin. But the idea is that in Barranquilla and Cartagena also we are going to improve that, and we plan to have bigger spaces to do bigger socials there. Okay, Josh is saying, I've been trying to contact the number and email and I haven't received a response. So Josh, I'm going to tell you that if you want to talk with me, you can read us through AFA Medellin, the name of the city, at gmail.com. I'm going to answer to you, okay? Because so far I didn't see any message from you, and I don't know, maybe I'm going to see in spam, but most of the times I check also my spam and I don't have any message. So let me know through what video, through what email are you reading. If you want, you can read the email right now and I can see if maybe if it's mine or if it's the wrong email or if maybe it's other email, okay? Okay, there is other question that is, it is possible to choose ladies that wants to date for marriage with intentions to build a family, at least 2 children? And the answer is like, yes, of course. What happens sometimes, and I wanted to tell you something like an advice, for example, that works very well with a couple of clients that they came here to Colombia, is like if you're going to start the process here in any city, Barranquilla, Cartagena, or Medellin, you can tell to the manager, to the person that is going to help you to set it up your dates, that for you is very important to build a family, that you want to know that the girl is able to move to the United States to marry with you or to the country where you live, and that you want two children, that you want to ask the questions to the girl. First, if she is interested in have two children. Second one, if she is interested in get married. And third one, if she is able to move to other country. So the manager is going to help you. And since the beginning, you're going to be able to know if the girls want to have children, if she wants to get married, and if she wants to build that family that you want. Okay, I have other questions. Let me check here. Will the agency assist with clients moving to Colombia, like suggestion neighborhoods or help with finding professional services like lawyers? And Greg, the answer is like yes. I mean, it's not part of what we do, but of course, I have plenty of clients that they say to me, like, Manuela, I want to move to Colombia, and let me know which ones are the best places to live in Colombia as a foreigner. And also, sometimes they ask me for lawyers with that helps them with the visa here in Colombia. And I know a couple of lawyers that they speak English, that they can help you, so you can speak with them and see if they works for you, if the neighborhoods that I'm going to tell you also works for you. And of course, the idea is if it's I have a client here and I can help with something, I will help you. Okay, so yes, you are not going to be alone. Okay, when will they start doing tours in Brazil? And Jay, the answer is like, I don't know yet. I wish to know that and have an answer for that question. But I know that in Brazil, we want to open an office there because I know that Brazil has a lot of potential. There is a lot of potential clients that they go to Brazil and they want to live there. And I think that very, very soon, maybe we are going to open an office there. I think that that one is one of the countries that the agency is like looking forward to have an office there. Okay, Mason is saying, I'm curious what the women have to do to be involved in these tours. And Mason, the answer is like nothing. Like they have to be able to meet the guy there. Again, I want to be very honest with you because most of not most, but a couple of the clients that I have, sometimes they ask me like, Manuela, did you pay to the girls to join the agency? And the answer is like no. Here you are going to find out that is not the only things here in Colombia is not like, oh yes, there is a foreigner guy, there is a guy that is not from Colombia, I fall in love, I'm going to go out with him. No, the girl has to be interested in going a date with you. We don't force any day. We don't tell to the girl like you have to go to this day with this guy. The girls here in the agency, they say no and yes. I'm interested, I'm not interested, and we respect that decision. So it's not like only you are telling me, like Mason, for example, if you want to come to Colombia and maybe you have a list of 20 girls that you really like. From those 20 girls, maybe 10 are going to be interested in you. So we don't pay to any girl to go to the tours or to go in dates. And the tours, it's a great opportunity for them also because most of the girls, as I said in the beginning, they are interested in something serious. So the girls, they go to the tours and they go to the socials with the expectation of meet someone that also they can have that connection, that they can have a serious, stable relationship. So we don't have to force anything. We invite the girls. If the girls, they want to show up, that is great. If they say like they are not interested, it's good too. And that is why usually the guys doing the social, you have the hot list of girls that you want to bring to the social. If the girl wants to join the social and wants to go there and meet the guys that are coming, that is great, but she also can say no. Okay, Organic is saying most of the ladies I talked to so far only want to date with no intention of marriage or building a family. Oh my god, I lost this. Okay, how can we filter the ladies based on what we are specifically looking for? So in that kind of case, like I said, Organic, like you have to let the manager, the person that is going to help you to set it up your dates, like, look, these questions are important for me. Like, I want to know if she wants to have children. I want to know if she wants to get married. I want to know if she's able to move to other country. So in that kind of situations, we ask those questions to the girls. We give the feedback to you, and you start to decide with who you want to go in a day and with who you don't want to go in a day. I think that that one is the best way to do it. Okay, Chuck is saying that how do you and Maria manage the translators we use on the dates? Us guys pay you directly instead. In Ukraine, I had a gentle rule, no food for the translator to avoid readily translators. So, Chuck, I'm going to be very honest with you. Like, your interpreter or your translator, it's your translator, it's not your date, right? You don't have to feed the translator. Most of the time we ask you, do you need an interpreter? Do you need a translator? And if you say like yes, that is great, you are going to take the translator with you during your date. And if you say like no, I can handle it by my own, that is fine too. Like you can solve through Google Translate, or there are other options right now that with the technology make easy the communications with the girls. But also it's a little bit like, how you say it, like here in Colombia at least, I don't know in other countries, like maybe eat in front of someone and maybe don't share a little bit with the person that is there helping you. And sometimes here in Colombia, the restaurants are not expensive. Are like a meal can be like maybe $12, $15 for one person, of course. So this is not like a big amount of money. And also the girl pay attention to the details. Like your date is going to pay attention to the fact that you offer to the interpreter to eat something. And something that we tell to the interpreters is like, remember, you are not the date. The gentleman, he had a date. She is the principal. So don't order the most expensive food. And if that happened, if happened the situation where the interpreter is ordering a lot of food, cocktails, appetizers, that kind of things, let us know and we are going to handle the situation. Maybe we can tell her like, okay, part of your payment is the food that you already ate. Or we will talk with you and handle the situation in the best way possible. But again, like the girl is going to pay attention to that. So it's not very nice or polite of you if maybe the girl that you are dating see that you didn't offer food to your interpreter too. So most of the time they know that they can order the most expensive dish on the menu. So if that happen again, Chuck, just let us know and we will handle the situation. Okay, I have something that is very interested, and it's like, as a matchmaker, I think she should accept only those who are interested in marriage, because obviously that's what most men are looking for. And that is true. And I'm agree, I'm 100% agree with you, because the idea of this agency is not like a place to just hang out and have fun, because there are other kind of places that are for that kind of things, right? But sometimes it's difficult for us to really know who is serious and who is not. And we start to find out that kind of things in the process. Because most of the time, I have to say, like most of the time, no, like almost all the time, the clients that come to me, they say like they are looking for something serious and for something real. So for me, it's very difficult to say like, okay, no, he's playing, like he's lying to me. And if somebody came to me and tell me like, Manuela, I want to find a really nice lady, please help me, I will help, right? Because I feel that his intentions are real. But once they start to date and I start to talk with the girls and they give me the feedback, most of them, they can let me know like, you know what, I didn't feel that guy was serious, or I was feeling like he was not really paying attention to me, or he was not really focusing in a relationship. In that kind of situations, I spoke with the client and I tell him like, okay, please let me know what you are looking for, because I don't want to introduce you very nice girls that are looking for something serious. And of course, those girls are going to feel in other kind of dates, or when I say other profile of other client, they are going to say like, no, I'm not interested because I don't want to lose my time with other guy like that. So most of the time, like I say, is like, I don't know that the guy is not looking for something serious, because again, that is not the idea of this agency. The idea of this agency is like, you are here because you want to look for something serious, for something real, right? Okay, Chuck, in Venezuela, I don't know where you are going to be able to travel. I would love to tell you that maybe in 3 months, 6 months, the situation there is going to be better and is going to improve. But so far, as you know, the government there, it's putting a lot of restrictions for Americans, maybe. So I'm not sure when is a good time to travel there, but let's hope that very soon, because I know that there are a lot of guys that are interested in go to Venezuela and meet really nice girls. So guys, I see right now I start to see a lot of questions, and also I want to share with you guys a couple of interviews that we have and that we want to share with you, because remember, I have a couple of people that are already requirement for a couple of girls that they want to know a little bit about them. So tonight we have a couple of those girls that some of you are required. And one is Laura. Her ID is the 210289. And other one is Karen. A lot of you are asking for Karen. So her ID is 206092. And the other one is Mayra, and her ID is 204355. So I hope that you enjoy the interviews with those girls.
Primera noche de evento aquí en junio en Medellín, y estamos con una chica súper top de
Gracias.
Medellín. ¿Cómo estás, Karen?
Muy bien.
Su
muy
ID, perdón, su ID es 206092. ¿Cómo te sientes hoy, Karen?
Estoy muy feliz de estar en este evento. Siempre estos eventos son grandiosos para conocer personas. Y bueno, vamos a ver cómo nos va esta noche. El sitio está espectacular, entonces muy feliz de estar acá con ustedes.
No, y estás abierta a conocer.
Claro que sí, estoy abierta a conocer.
Bueno, ¿algún prototipo en especial? ¿Cómo te gustan los hombres? Para que ellos, de pronto si hay alguno por allá que diga, que está mirando esta entrevista y diga, ay, pero yo soy ese hombre, le voy a mandar una carta.
Claro que sí, que me envíen las cartas. Bueno, me encanta un hombre que sea muy leal, que sea espontáneo, que sea siempre él, que sea amoroso y no, pues muy amplio, y bueno, aquí estoy yo para conocerlo.
No, y si quieren saber más, ya saben que una cartica por ahí no es nada.
Claro que sí.
Ahora vamos a sacar unas preguntitas para que Karen nos responda, a ver qué va a salir por aquí.
Vale, perfecto. A ver. Ok, ¿qué característica te gustaría tener en un hombre ideal? Wow, que sea demasiado divertido y que esté muy en comunicación conmigo. Eso es lo primordial.
Bueno, Karen, cuéntanos un poquito cuántos años tienes.
Bueno, yo tengo 29 años, próxima a cumplir 30. Soy
Wow.
también ingeniera civil. Tengo un diplomado en DPL Congresos, geotecnia vial, seguridad vial en la ingeniería. Aparte de eso, también soy administradora.
No, mejor dicho.
Entonces, sí, es lo que me dedico, lo que hago y amo lo que hago.
Preparada por todos lados.
Sí, más
Ahorita
preparada
tú-
que un yogur.
No, así como dicen aquí en Colombia, un dicho típico.
Sí.
Ahorita tú nos decías que te gusta un hombre divertido. Cuando tú nos dices un hombre divertido, ¿qué sería esa cita perfecta, divertida con ese hombre?
Mira, puede ser en un café muy simple, pero que la conversación sea tan fluida, tan divertida, que el tiempo se nos vaya súper rápido, pero es de la manera que compartimos. Para mí
Ya
esa
ahí-
sería una cita perfecta.
Ya ahí sabes que hay un feeling por ahí.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, ¿tienes hijos?
No tengo hijos.
¿Te gustaría tener hijos?
Me gustaría tener hijos, claro que sí. 2, 3, los que
Guau,
vengan.
una familia. Ya saben que con
Sí.
Karen tienen una familia.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, vamos por otra preguntita, Karen. A
Vale.
ver, ¿qué otra va a salir? Ellos están allá a la expectativa. Ellos quieren preguntar todo.
¿Cómo trataría a mi futuro esposo?
Guau.
Wow, qué pregunta tan buena. Para mí, mi esposo, porque yo sé, lo declaro
Así
que va a llegar, mi esposo tiene que ser mi prioridad. O sea, para mí va a ser el rey, y siempre he dicho que en un hombre, en un hogar, es el primero. Al lado, obviamente, de su esposa, pero siempre el hombre tiene que tener la palabra y como el manejo de la familia. Yo lo voy a tratar. No, es que lo va a tratar muy bien, eso sin duda.
Es que sé que eres una chica súper dulce y sé que,
Gracias.
bueno, así vas a ser con ese maravilloso
que
hombre
sí.
que encuentres. Vamos a ver,
ver.
por otra preguntita. A ver.
Vale, perfecto. Ta, 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 tan.
Vayan tomando sus apuntes, que cuando
Sí.
ustedes redacten la carta, ustedes escriben todo eso que le quieran preguntar a esta bella mujer.
Ok, ¿cómo te defines en una sola frase? Yo soy demasiado auténtica. Para mí sería eso, auténtica.
Te representa
Me
completamente.
representa completamente.
Bueno, Karen, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros esta noche.
Ok,
en el
gracias a
evento.
ustedes.
Ya sabes que, bueno, vas a conocer muchos caballeros, pero si no, hay muchos que te están viendo por aquí también.
Claro que sí.
¿Qué mensaje les quieres dejar o qué pregunta quieres dejarles para que ellos te puedan responder a través de una carta?
Ok, bueno, ¿qué te identifica a ti como hombre que te hace diferente a todos los hombres que están aplicando?
Pregunta interesante, chicos, ya saben.
¿Qué te hace
So,
diferente?
ID para cartas, videollamadas y lo que quieran.
Sí.
20 60 92. Esta es una chica súper top
Gracias.
de la ciudad de Medellín. Muchas gracias, Karen.
Gracias a
Un besito
ustedes.
para todos los caballeros.
Chao, chao.
En este momento me encuentro con una mujer espectacular, como pueden ver, y su nombre es Laura y su ID es el 210289. ¿Cómo estás, Laura?
Ay, muchas gracias, muy bien, muy feliz de acompañarlas en este evento.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Y bueno, caballeros, para que ustedes puedan ver un poquito de lo que se viene en el evento de Medellín. Bueno, Laura, cuéntanos un poquito de ti, porque seguramente los caballeros van a querer saber cuántos años tienes, qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre, qué estás buscando en un caballero.
Listo, bueno, yo aquí en la agencia este es mi segundo evento. Ya es el
¿Tu segundo evento?
Sí,
Qué
mi
bien.
segundo evento. Bueno, yo tengo 23 años. La verdad, lo que busco en un caballero, creo que lo más importante es que lo quiera uno, lo valore, lo respete, sea caballero en todo el sentido de la palabra, que sea un hombre muy generoso. También me gusta que tengan buenos tratos hacia mí.
Claro.
Ajá, y pues nada, yo creo que la actitud es lo más importante siempre en un hombre, ¿no? O sea, como que llegue a conquistar de buena manera, ¿no?
Y bueno, yo quiero saber eso, ¿cómo te conquistan a ti? ¿Cómo llegan a tu corazón?
Ay, yo creo que yo soy muy cursi. Yo
Bueno,
soy muy
cuéntanos
cursi.
un poquito, muy romántica.
Soy muy romántica, a mí me gustan las cosas que sean de rosas, de buenas cenas, de momentos especiales. Me gusta lugares como que, no sé, como que sean muy íntimos, ¿no? O sea, como
Para compartir en pareja.
Exactamente.
Bueno, Laura, y vamos a conocer un poco más de ti con unas preguntitas que tenemos aquí. La idea es que saques las preguntitas, 3 preguntas, la leas y la respondas. ¿Listo?
Listo.
Bueno,
Está
empecemos con la primera.
Deseenme suerte.
A ver,
No vayan a corchar aquí.
más bien suerte para el caballero que vaya a tenerte.
Ah, ok, listo, dice. ¿Te gustan los animales? Sí, me gustan los animales.
¿Tienes animalitos?
No tengo,
Perritos,
ahorita,
mascotas.
no tengo ahorita animales, pero la verdad sí me gustan mucho los perritos. Me gustan mucho los perritos, también los gatos, pero los gatos más o menos porque así como un poquito alerta, pero los perritos sí.
¿Y cómo te gustan los perritos? ¿De los chiquiticos, los grandes?
Los grandes, amo los perros
Los perros grandes.
Los chiquitos también, todos me gustan.
Qué bueno, que me encanta que te gusten los
Listo.
animales.
Vamos.
Miremos la segunda.
Ay, a ver, espérame, ¿qué dice? Pensé que iba a estar más difícil.
No, están fáciles las preguntas.
¿Qué tres deseos le pedirías a una lámpara mágica? Wow, nunca. De verdad, eso nunca me lo habían preguntado, de verdad que no.
Pero como esos deseos que tú dices, ay, qué chévere que esto se me hiciera realidad, que esto pasara. Que esto
Bueno,
sucediera.
realmente a mí me gustaría mucho poder, o sea, soy una persona que me gusta mucho ayudar a la gente, entonces me gustaría mucho poder crear una fundación muy grande, la verdad, poder ayudar a muchas personas, entonces tener como esa oportunidad de poder crearla. Me gustaría eso, también me gustaría tener un superpoder.
¿Qué superpoder tendrías? A ver, cuéntanos un poco.
Me gustaría saber qué piensan las personas.
Un superpoder
Sí,
de tener cuidado, porque imagínate, no también poder tener ese poder de escuchar, ve, no le gusta a esta persona o está pensando en otra chica mientras está
Pero
conmigo.
eso es bueno. O sea, como lo puedan ver, ¿cierto? Ya puede ser bueno o malo, pero bueno, me gustaría eso. Y poder tener, la verdad, el sustento económico muy fijo para poder darle una mejor vida a mis hijos. O sea, siempre que ellos estén súper bien.
Me encanta eso, muy buenos deseos, ojalá y se te cumplan, porque son deseos que se pueden cumplir. Bueno, menos el de la mente, pero yo creo que hay algo en las mujeres es que tenemos también ese sexto sentido,
Sí.
que nos ayuda a percibir un poquito e ir más allá.
Exactamente, yo creo que eso es lo más bonito que nos pudo haber regalado la vida, o Dios, no sé, gracias, pero yo creo que sí, el sexto sentido como que es ese poder que nos dieron especial. Nunca falla, ¿cierto?
No, yo digo que casi siempre uno puede ignorarlo un poco, pero nunca
Sí,
falla. Ese sentido nunca falla.
Bueno, vamos con otra. Ay, no me asuste.
Ya viste que están súper fáciles.
A ver, ¿será
Además,
que
tus respuestas son muy
repetimos?
interesantes, me gustan.
Ah, ok. ¿Qué es lo más que te hace feliz? La familia. Yo soy súper familiar. A mí me encanta compartir en familia. Me encanta que los míos la pasen bien conmigo. Poder regalar momentos muy, muy, muy felices a cada uno de ellos. O sea, mi mamá, mis hijos, mi papá, etcétera, etcétera.
Y no, y sabes que muchas veces los caballeros que vienen aquí precisamente a Colombia es buscando eso, buscando una mujer muy familiar.
Sí.
Porque yo pienso que en general las latinas y las colombianas somos muy de la familia, de pasar
Sí.
tiempo de calidad.
Nos gusta mucho como mantener ese vínculo familiar unido, siempre al cuidado, al pendiente. Yo creo que la mayoría de las mujeres colombianas nos gusta siempre como atender bien a nuestros esposos, ¿no? Como a nuestra familia con comida, preparar algo delicioso.
Y bueno, yo te pregunto ahí, Laura, por ejemplo, si tú tuvieras que, no sé, digamos, tu pareja llega, vive en otro país, y tú dices, bueno, quiero hacerlo sentir hoy súper especial, ¿cómo lo harías sentir especial en ese día?
Yo creo que le prepararía algo bien interesante, la verdad. Yo siento que, no sé si es real,
Ajá.
ustedes digan, que los hombres son los enamora muchas veces por el estómago, ¿no?
Ok, sí.
Entonces, poner manos a la obra y que la culinaria nos acompañe.
Y cruzando dedos que
Cruzando
mejor
dedos que
dicho.
les guste.
Qué bueno, eso sería una sorpresa muy bonita y seguramente ese hombre lo apreciaría mucho, Laura. Espero que lo puedas encontrar ya sea en este evento o a través de este video que están viendo los caballeros el día de hoy.
Claro que sí, yo sé que sí. Yo tengo mucha mente positiva que aquí voy a encontrar el amor de mi vida.
Ay, qué bien, Laura, así va a ser. Muchas gracias.
Hello guys, my name is Mayra, my city is Medellin.
And like you see, guys, we are with a beautiful Colombian girl. Como pueden ver, chicos, estamos con una hermosa mujer. Su nombre es Mayra y su ID es el número 204355. ¿Cómo estás, Mayra?
Muy bien, Manuela, gracias.
Me encanta que hagan ese esfuerzo por demostrarle a los chicos que también puedes hablar un poco de inglés.
Claro que sí, un poco siempre aprendiendo y siempre tratando de aprender cada día más inglés.
Me encanta eso porque esa es la disposición que también las chicas pueden darle a los caballeros, de que están comprometidas realmente con encontrar a alguien que quizás no es colombiano, que puede vivir en otro país y que quizás su idioma puede ser el inglés.
Claro que sí, para que no sea un inconveniente y podamos tener una mejor comunicación.
Bueno, Mayra, cuéntanos un poquito de ti. ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tus tiempos libres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en la agencia matrimonial? ¿Qué esperas encontrar la noche de hoy?
Bueno, yo soy auxiliar administrativa, trabajo en una institución educativa como secretaria. Me gustan mis tiempos libres hacer ejercicio, salir a comer, viajar. Soy amante de la buena comida, de ir a conocer nuevos lugares, de conocer nuevas experiencias y nuevas culturas.
Bueno, Mayra, y te pregunto, tú dices mucho que te gusta salir a comer y todo, pero también te gusta cocinar un poquito o no tanto, no es tan tu fuerte en
Bueno,
cocinar.
soy buena en la cocina, pero no soy perfecta. De vez en cuando lo puedo hacer, no es mi pasión, ni me encanta hacerlo, pero sí lo puedo hacer.
¿Y cuál es tu tipo de comida favorita? Que tú dices, a mí esta comida me encanta, o me mata, me gusta.
Bueno, amo la comida italiana, todo lo que son las pastas, y también me encanta la comida fusión como la tailandesa tipo oriental, me encanta también.
Ay, qué rico, muy bueno. Esa puede ser una buena cita contigo, que de pronto ir a un restaurante italiano, comer unas deliciosas pastas con una deliciosa copa de vino.
Sí, amo el vino, perfecto.
Me encanta mucho eso, Mayra. Y cuéntanos, por ejemplo, 5 cosas que son muy importantes para ti, 5 cualidades más bien, que son muy importantes para ti encontrar en un caballero. 5 cosas que tú dices, la verdad, yo espero que el hombre que llegue a mi vida tenga estas 5 cualidades.
Bueno, para mí es muy importante, principalmente un hombre que sea empático, que tenga muchísima empatía, que sea un hombre especial, un hombre cariñoso, un hombre respetuoso primero que todo, y un hombre que tenga un poco de humildad, muy importante para mí.
Ay, me encanta porque lo tienes muy claro también,
sí,
que es lo importante para ti.
Sí.
Y bueno, y cuéntanos 3 cualidades tuyas ahora que tú tengas para ofrecerle al caballero que llegue a tu vida.
Bueno, soy una mujer cariñosa, soy una mujer leal, soy una buena amiga, una buena amante, una buena compañera, una buena madre.
Me encanta que menciones todo.
Sí, claro, todo. No se me puede escapar nada.
Me gusta mucho eso, Mayra. Y bueno, vayamos un poco más allá. Por ejemplo, un innegociable para ti durante una relación, ¿cuál podría ser? Que tú digas, mira, esto para mí no tiene discusión alguna y así debería de ser.
Un innegociable. Lo que pasa es que para mí innegociable es como negarte a todo, y pienso que todo lo podríamos llegar a negociar a través del diálogo. Yo creo que cuando existen 2 personas de culturas diferentes, hay muchas cosas que tenemos que entrar a negociar, obviamente, ¿cierto? Como irnos a otro país, entonces ponernos de acuerdo cuándo voy a venir, cada tiempo voy a venir a ver mi familia, ¿cierto? Cómo vamos a organizar esas cosas. Para mí algo que en mi vida no permitiría jamás en un hombre es ni la agresión física ni verbal, jamás en mi vida.
Eso sí es un innegociable.
Innegociable, jamás.
Perfecto, María, me encanta tu respuesta porque también se nota que eres una mujer muy flexible y que está también dispuesta a hablar y llevar todas las opiniones a un punto medio en el que se puedan tomar decisiones.
Siempre tiene que haber una mesa de diálogo. Si no hay una mesa de diálogo en una relación, creo que no funcionaría.
Mayra, y te pregunto, ¿tú has llegado a salir del país? ¿Has conocido otros países diferentes que Colombia?
Sí, bueno, yo tengo visa, la tengo hace como 5 años y me la estrené y fui de vacaciones a New Jersey, Atlantic City, Nueva York. Conozco Chile, Perú, Ecuador, Venezuela.
Ay, qué chévere, has viajado bastante también.
Me gusta viajar.
¿Y qué te pareció, por ejemplo, Estados Unidos? ¿Cómo lo viste?
Bueno, Estados Unidos me pareció gigante cuando...
Muy diferente.
Sí, porque obviamente estoy en Medellín, que es pequeñito, y cuando llegué a Nueva York para mí fue wow, o sea, una cosa impresionante. La verdad, pues se siente una cultura completamente diferente, se siente mucho frío, estoy acostumbrada a un clima de Medellín que es completamente tropical, pero me pareció bonito, me pareció interesante.
Qué bueno, Mayra. Y por ejemplo, el día de mañana, si tú conocieras a una persona y te llegaras a enamorar mucho, ¿serías capaz de decir, bueno, podemos empezar una nueva vida en otro lugar, en otro país? ¿O para ti eso también es como que lo vamos discutiendo sobre la marcha?
No, viviría en cualquier parte del mundo. Creo que no se trata del lugar, se trata con quién estés, cómo estés, y en realidad si tienes una familia, creo que estarías bien en cualquier parte, sea Colombia, Estados Unidos, Tailandia, Europa, donde sea. Simplemente eso no importaría tanto.
Muchas gracias, Mayra, por estar esta noche. Estás hermosa. Yo voy a darte una vueltita para que vean esta mujer tan espectacular. Y bueno, para los caballeros que quieren conocer a Mayra, recuerden que su ID es el 204355.
Gracias.
With those girls, because some of them are girls that you are required a lot, that you are telling us like, I want to know more about this girl, this profile. So we have those girls for you tonight, and we're going to have more of those girls for the next Latin show. And again, if you have more profiles or more girls that you want to know a little bit more about them, let us know. And I have a lot of questions right now, and it's getting a little bit late, but I'm going to try to answer all of them as soon as possible. I think that we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to be very short in my answers, and if maybe you have more questions, maybe for the next Latin show, Maria can help you a little bit more deep. So the first one is I speak very little Spanish. Is that going to be a problem? And no, it's not a problem. Remember that we have interpreters, you have Google Translate, and this is not a barrier. Can Colombian women get tourist visa like Costa Rican women? And the answer is like yes, we have tourist visa. Usually, the embassy here in United States, like they give us the tourist visa for 10 years. So the girls are available to have the visa, the tourist visa for 10 years. And usually we can spend at least 6 months, no more than 6 months. I'm sorry, no more than 6 months in United States. Can you go on multiple different dates with different women if you like more than one? The answer is like in multiple different dates, like yes, individual dates, but it's not like you in one day you are going to bring 5 girls in one single date. But of course, you can have as many dates as you want. It is possible to take single tour to spend it with only one woman. And the answer, Michael, is like yes. I mean, if you have a tour and you want to spend that tour with 1, 2, 4 girls only, is your decision, and you are going to be the one who takes that decision. Of course, we are going to suggest maybe a couple of things to you, but you are in the end, you are the one that takes the decision. You are the one that is going to let us know with who you want to date and with who you don't want to date. And if you want to date only with 2 girls or 1 girl, is your decision. But remember, usually I suggest to the guys that are coming to tours that spend at least 3 dates with different girls. If you marry in Colombia, it's citizenship a probability, and the answer is like yes. Of course, if you are married with a Colombian girl, you can get the citizenship very easy. Is there a way that I could schedule a call with one of your ladies? And of course, Josh, if you want, you can read me through my email, that is afamedellin@gmail.com. And there you can give me your WhatsApp or your number, and I will call you. If I have a personal assistant that works for me, can she translate for me? And the answer is yes, of course. If you don't have, and she don't have any problem, she can be your personal interpreter. Do Colombian women normally believe in a traditional household? And the answer is yes. Most of the Colombian girls, I think that we believe in that. And we are very traditional. Most of the Colombian girls, not all of the Colombian girls. Can we have those settings, what children and marriage, incorporate in profile search? I think that is a great suggestion. Maybe if we have more guys that are looking for that kind of things, and I have a couple of clients that they are already requiring for this, that can be a good topic and a good setting to put in the search that we have. So maybe in the future we can add this one. Okay, you couldn't have dates to Barranquilla, but maybe you are going to visit Barranquilla very soon. That is very, very nice. So we hope you see you soon, very, very soon in Barranquilla. Remember, our next tour in Barranquilla, I think that is going to be in the end of February. So you have a little bit more of time to plan all this first tour that we are going to have in 2024 in Barranquilla. And I don't understand how come a girl who just gave birth is looking for marriage. I don't know, like you have to tell us to who specific are you talking about. And remember something, like sometimes, and I want to be also honest with you, and that is part of don't judge a little bit the situations, because sometimes happen that maybe the girl she sleep with the wrong guy, she got pregnant, but that one is not the person that she wants for her life. Right now, she is a single mother and she wants to meet someone. And it's very sad because sometimes as a girls, we lose the opportunity to find someone very nice when we are a mother. And I think that the fact that someone is a mother don't make her be a bad person, because usually we blame the girl that is a single mother, but we don't blame the guy that is not there to help that single mother. So sometimes happen that maybe the girl is left with the wrong guy, and that can happen to a guy that is left also with the wrong girl. But most of the times as a girls, we have the responsibility of deliver the baby, and we have also that connection, a little bit more of deep connection with the baby. And maybe I don't know, I don't like to maybe just blame the girl because she is looking for someone. Also sometimes we have to know a little bit more about her situation, and in that part of course we can take conclusions about what is happening. But most of the girls, it's a shame that here in Colombia they are single mothers and they want to find someone that is nice. And I think that if she's a mother, that don't become the girl in a bad person. But again, guys, here you have the possibility to meet girls that they don't have kids, girls that they have one kid, girls that they have two kids, and you have the option to pick the girls, and if you want that for your life or no. I think that I already answered, all the questions that I saw. But again, thank you guys for being here tonight and for staying tuned with us. And again, I hope to see some of you guys in the future, and I hope that you guys take that little step to came to Colombia, visit Colombia, and meet these beautiful Colombian girls. So thank you so much for your time, guys, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Primera noche de evento aquí en junio en Medellín y estamos con una chica súper top de la ciudad de Medellín. ¿Cómo estás, Karen?
Muy bien.
Su
muy
ID, perdón, su ID es 206092. ¿Cómo te sientes hoy, Karen?
Estoy muy feliz de estar en este evento. Siempre estos eventos son grandiosos para conocer personas y bueno, vamos a ver cómo nos va esta noche. El sitio está espectacular, entonces muy feliz de estar acá con ustedes.
No, y estás abierta a conocer.
Claro que sí, estoy abierta a conocer.
Bueno, ¿algún prototipo en especial? ¿Cómo te gustan los hombres? Para que ellos, de pronto si hay alguno por allá que diga, que está mirando esta entrevista y diga, ay, pero yo soy ese hombre, le voy a mandar una carta.
Claro que sí, que me envíen las cartas. Bueno, me encanta un hombre que sea muy leal, que sea espontáneo, que sea siempre él, que sea amoroso y no, pues muy amplio y bueno, aquí estoy yo para conocerlo.
No, y si quieren saber más, ya saben que una cartica por ahí no es nada.
Claro que sí.
Ahora vamos a sacar unas preguntitas para que Karen nos responda a ver qué va a salir por aquí.
Vale, perfecto. A ver. Ok, ¿qué característica te gustaría tener en un hombre ideal? Wow, que sea demasiado divertido y que esté muy en comunicación conmigo. Eso es lo primordial.
Bueno, Karen, cuéntanos un poquito cuántos años tienes.
Bueno, yo tengo 29 años, próxima a cumplir 30. Soy también ingeniera civil. Tengo un diplomado en DPL Congresos, geotecnia vial, seguridad vial en la ingeniería. Aparte de eso, también soy administradora.
No, mejor
entonces, sí, es lo que me dedico, lo que hago y amo lo que hago.
Preparada por todos lados.
Sí,
ahorita tú, no, así como dicen aquí en Colombia, un dicho típico. Sí. Ahorita tú nos decías que te gusta un hombre divertido. Cuando tú nos dices un hombre divertido, ¿qué sería esa cita perfecta, divertida con ese hombre?
Mira, puede ser en un café muy simple, pero que la conversación sea tan fluida, tan divertida, que el tiempo se nos vaya súper rápido, pero es de la manera que compartimos. Para mí sería una cita perfecta.
Ya ahí sabes que hay un feeling por ahí.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, ¿tienes hijos?
No tengo hijos.
¿Te gustaría tener hijos?
Me gustaría tener hijos, claro que sí. 2, 3,
wow, una familia. Ya saben que con Karen tienen una familia.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, vamos por otra preguntita, Karen.
Vale.
A ver, ¿qué otra va a salir? Ellos están allá a la expectativa. Sí. Ellos quieren preguntar todo.
¿Cómo trataría a mi futuro esposo? Wow, qué pregunta tan buena. Para mí, mi esposo, porque yo sé, lo declaro que va a llegar, mi esposo tiene que ser mi prioridad. O sea, para mí va a ser el rey y siempre he dicho que en un hombre, en un hogar, es el primero. Al lado, obviamente, de su esposa, pero siempre el hombre tiene que tener la palabra y como el manejo de la familia, yo lo voy a tratar. No, es que lo va a tratar muy bien, eso sin duda.
Es que sé que eres una chica súper dulce y sé que
Gracias.
Así vas a ser con ese maravilloso
claro que
hombre
sí.
que encuentres. Vamos a ver por otra preguntita.
Vale, perfecto. Ta, 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 tan.
Ven tomando sus apuntes, que cuando
Sí.
ustedes redacten la carta, ustedes escriben todo eso que le quieran preguntar a esta bella mujer.
Ok, ¿cómo te defines en una sola frase? Yo soy demasiado auténtica. Para mí sería eso, auténtica.
Te representa
Me
completamente.
representa completamente.
Bueno, Karen, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros esta noche. en el
Gracias a
evento.
ustedes.
Ya sabes que, bueno, vas a conocer muchos caballeros, pero si no, hay muchos que te están viendo por aquí también.
Claro que sí.
¿Qué mensaje les quieres dejar o qué pregunta quieres dejarles para que ellos te puedan responder a través de una carta?
Ok, bueno, ¿qué te identifica a ti como hombre que te hace diferente a todos los hombres que están aplicando?
Pregunta interesante, chicos, ya saben.
¿Qué te hace
Su
diferente?
ID para cartas, videollamadas y lo que quieran.
Sí.
20 60 92. Esta es una chica súper top
Gracias.
de la ciudad de Medellín. Muchas gracias, Karen.
Gracias a
Un besito
ustedes.
para todos los caballeros.
Chao, chao.
En este momento me encuentro con una mujer espectacular, como pueden ver, y su nombre es Laura y su ID es el 210289. ¿Cómo estás, Laura?
Ay, muchas gracias, muy bien, muy feliz de acompañarlas en este evento.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Y bueno, caballeros, para que ustedes puedan ver un poquito de lo que se viene en el evento de Medellín. Bueno, Laura, cuéntanos un poquito de ti, porque seguramente los caballeros van a querer saber cuántos años tienes, qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre, qué estás buscando en un caballero.
Listo, bueno, yo aquí en la agencia este es mi segundo evento. Yo soy el
¿Tu segundo evento?
Sí,
Qué
mi
bien.
segundo evento. Bueno, yo tengo 23 años. La verdad, lo que busco en un caballero, creo que lo más importante es que lo quiera uno, lo valore, lo respete, sea caballero en todo el sentido de la palabra, que sea un hombre muy generoso. También me gusta que tengan buenos tratos hacia mí.
Claro.
Ajá, y pues nada, yo creo que la actitud es lo más importante siempre en un hombre, ¿no? O sea, como que llegue a conquistarte de buena manera, ¿no?
Y bueno, yo quiero saber eso, ¿cómo te conquistan a ti? ¿Cómo llegan a tu corazón?
Ay, yo creo que yo soy muy cursi.
Bueno, cuéntanos un poquito, muy romántica.
Soy muy romántica, a mí me gustan las cosas que sean de rosas, de buenas cenas, de momentos especiales. Me gusta lugares como que, no sé, como que sean muy íntimos, ¿no? O sea, como
Para compartir en pareja.
Exactamente.
Bueno, Laura, y vamos a conocer un poco más de ti con unas preguntitas que tenemos aquí. La idea es que saques las preguntitas, 3 preguntas, la leas y las respondas. ¿Listo?
Listo.
Bueno,
Está
empecemos con la primera.
Deseenme suerte.
A ver,
No vayan a corchar aquí.
más bien suerte para el caballero que vaya a tenerte.
Ah, ok, listo, dice. ¿Te gustan los animales? Sí, sí me gustan los animales.
¿Tienes animalitos?
No tengo, ahorita,
mascotas.
no tengo ahorita animales, pero la verdad sí me gustan mucho los perritos. Me gustan mucho los perritos, también los gatos, pero los gatos más o menos porque así como un poquito alerta, pero los perritos sí.
¿Y cómo te gustan los perritos? ¿De los chiquiticos, los
Los
grandes?
grandes, amo los
Los perros grandes.
Los chiquitos también, todos me gustan.
Qué bueno, me encanta que te gusten los
Listo.
animales.
Vamos.
Miremos la segunda.
Ay, a ver, espérame. ¿Qué dice? Pensé que iba a estar más difícil.
No, están fáciles las preguntas.
¿Qué tres deseos le pedirías a una lámpara mágica?
Wow, nunca.
De verdad, eso nunca me lo habían preguntado, de verdad que no.
Pero como esos deseos que tú dices, ay, qué chévere que esto se me hiciera realidad, que esto pasara. Que esto
Bueno,
sucediera.
realmente a mí me gustaría mucho poder, o sea, soy una persona que me gusta mucho ayudar a la gente, entonces me gustaría mucho poder crear una fundación muy grande, la verdad, poder ayudar a muchas personas, entonces tener como esa oportunidad de poder crearla. Me gustaría eso, también me gustaría tener un superpoder.
¿Qué superpoder tendrías? A ver, cuéntanos un poco.
Me gustaría saber qué piensan las personas.
un superpoder de tener cuidado, porque imagínate, no también poder tener ese poder de escucharte, no le gusta a esta persona o está pensando en otra chica mientras está conmigo.
Eso es bueno. O sea, como lo puedan ver, ¿cierto? O sea, puede ser bueno o malo, pero bueno, me gustaría eso. Y poder tener, la verdad, el sustento económico muy fijo para poder darle lo mejor vida a mis hijos. O sea, siempre que ellos estén súper bien.
Me encanta eso, muy buenos deseos. Ojalá y se te cumplan, porque son deseos que se pueden cumplir. Bueno, menos el de la mente. Pero yo creo que hay algo en las mujeres, es que tenemos también ese sexto sentido, que nos ayuda a percibir un poquito e ir más allá.
Exactamente, yo creo que eso es lo más bonito que nos pudo haber regalado la vida, o Dios, no sé, gracias, pero yo creo que sí, el sexto sentido como que es ese poder que nos dieron especial. Nunca falla, ¿cierto?
No, yo digo que casi siempre uno puede ignorarlo un poco, pero nunca falla. Ese sentido nunca falla.
Bueno, vamos con otra. Ay, no me asuste.
Ya viste que están súper fáciles.
A ver, ¿será que
respuestas son
repetimos?
muy interesantes, me gustan.
Ah, ok. ¿Qué es lo más que te hace feliz? La familia. Yo soy súper familiar. A mí me encanta compartir en familia. Me encanta que los míos la pasen bien conmigo. Poder regalar momentos muy, muy, muy felices a cada uno de ellos. O sea, mi mamá, mis hijos, mi papá, etcétera.
Y no, sabes que muchas veces los caballeros que vienen aquí precisamente a Colombia es buscando eso, buscando una mujer muy familiar.
Sí.
Porque yo pienso que en general las latinas y las colombianas somos muy de la familia, de pasar tiempo de calidad.
Nos gusta mucho como mantener ese vínculo familiar unido, siempre el cuidado, el pendiente. Yo creo que la mayoría de las mujeres colombianas nos gusta siempre como atender bien a nuestros esposos, ¿no? Como a nuestra familia con comida, preparar algo delicioso.
Y bueno, yo te pregunto ahí, Laura, por ejemplo, si tú tuvieras que, no sé, digamos, tu pareja llega, vive en otro país, y tú dices, bueno, quiero hacerlo sentir hoy súper especial, ¿cómo lo harías sentir especial en ese día?
Yo creo que le prepararía algo bien interesante, la verdad. Yo siento que, no sé si es real, ustedes digan, que los hombres uno los enamora muchas veces por el estómago, ¿no?
Ok, sí.
Entonces, poner manos a la obra y que la culinaria nos acompañe.
Y cruzándonos que
les guste.
Qué bueno, eso sería una sorpresa muy bonita y seguramente ese hombre lo apreciaría mucho, Laura. Espero que lo puedas encontrar ya sea en este evento o a través de este video que están viendo los caballeros el día de hoy.
Claro que sí, yo sé que sí. Yo tengo mucha mente positiva que aquí voy a encontrar el amor de mi vida.
Ay, qué bien, Laura, así va a ser.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Hello guys, my name is Mayra, my city is Medellin.
And like you see, guys, we are with a beautiful Colombian girl. Como pueden ver, chicos, estamos con una hermosa mujer. Su nombre es Mayra y su ID es el número 204355. ¿Cómo estás, Mayra?
Muy bien, Manuela, gracias.
Me encanta que hagas ese esfuerzo por demostrarle a los chicos que también puedes hablar un poco de inglés.
Claro que sí, un poco siempre aprendiendo y siempre tratando de aprender cada día más inglés.
Me encanta eso porque esa es la disposición que también las chicas pueden darle a los caballeros, de que están comprometidas realmente con encontrar a alguien que quizás no es colombiano, que puede vivir en otro país y que quizás su idioma puede ser el inglés.
Claro que sí, para que no sea un inconveniente y podamos tener una mejor comunicación.
Bueno, Mayra, cuéntanos un poquito de ti. ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tus tiempos libres? ¿Por qué estás aquí en la agencia matrimonial? ¿Qué esperas encontrar la noche de hoy?
Bueno, yo soy auxiliar administrativa, trabajo en una institución educativa como secretaria. Me gustan mis tiempos libres hacer ejercicio, salir a comer, viajar. Soy amante de la buena comida, de ir a conocer nuevos lugares, de conocer nuevas experiencias y nuevas culturas.
Bueno, Mayra, y te pregunto, tú dices mucho que te gusta salir a comer y todo, pero ¿también te gusta cocinar un poquito o no tanto? ¿No es tanto fuerte en cocinar?
Soy buena en la cocina, pero no soy perfecta. De vez en cuando lo puedo hacer, no es mi pasión, ni me encanta hacerlo, pero sí lo puedo hacer.
¿Y cuál es tu tipo de comida favorita? Que tú dices, a mí esta comida me encanta, me mata, me gusta.
Bueno, amo la comida italiana, todo lo que son las pastas, y también me encanta la comida fusión como la tailandesa tipo oriental, me encanta también.
Ay, qué rico, muy bueno. Esa puede ser una buena cita contigo, que de pronto ir a un restaurante italiano, comer unas deliciosas pastas, con una deliciosa copa de vino.
Sí, amo el vino, perfecto.
Me encanta mucho eso. Mayra, y cuéntanos, por ejemplo, 5 cosas que son muy importantes para ti, 5 cualidades más bien, que son muy importantes para ti encontrar en un caballero. 5 cosas que tú dices, la verdad, yo espero que el hombre que llegue a mi vida tenga estas 5 cualidades.
Bueno, para mí es muy importante tenga muchísima empatía, que sea un hombre especial, un hombre cariñoso, un hombre respetuoso primero que todo y un hombre que tenga un poco de humildad, muy importante para mí.
Ay, me encanta porque lo tienes muy claro también,
Sí,
que es lo
completamente
importante
claro.
para ti.
Sí.
Y bueno, y cuéntanos 3 cualidades tuyas ahora que tú tengas para ofrecerle al caballero que llegue a tu vida.
Bueno, soy una mujer cariñosa, soy una mujer leal, soy una buena amiga, una buena amante, una buena compañera, una buena madre.
Me encanta que menciones todo.
Sí, claro, todo. No se me puede escapar nada.
Me gusta mucho eso, Mayra. Y bueno, vayamos un poco más allá. Por ejemplo, un innegociable para ti durante una relación, ¿cuál podría ser? Que tú digas, mira, esto para mí no tiene discusión alguna y así debería de ser.
Un innegociable. Lo que pasa es que para mí innegociable es como negarte a todo y pienso que todo lo podríamos llegar a negociar a través del diálogo. Yo creo que cuando existen dos personas de culturas diferentes hay muchas cosas que tenemos que entrar a negociar, obviamente, ¿cierto? Como irnos a otro país, entonces ponernos de acuerdo cuándo voy a venir cada tiempo, voy a venir a ver mi familia, ¿cierto? Cómo vamos a organizar esas cosas. Para mí algo que en mi vida no permitiría jamás en un hombre es ni la agresión física ni verbal, jamás en mi vida.
Eso sí es un innegociable.
Innegociable, jamás.
Perfecto, María, me encanta tu respuesta porque también se nota que eres una mujer muy flexible y que está también dispuesta a hablar y llevar todas las opiniones a un punto medio en el que se puedan tomar decisiones.
Siempre tiene que haber una mesa de diálogo. Si no hay una mesa de diálogo en una relación, creo que no funcionaría.
Mayra, y te pregunto, ¿tú has llegado a salir del país? ¿Has conocido otros países diferentes que Colombia?
Sí, bueno, yo tengo visa, la tengo hace como 5 años y me la estrené y fui de vacaciones a New Jersey, Atlantic City, Nueva York, conozco Chile, Perú, Ecuador, Venezuela.
Ay, qué chévere, has viajado bastante también.
Me gusta viajar.
¿Y qué te pareció, por ejemplo, Estados Unidos? ¿Cómo lo viste?
Bueno, Estados Unidos me pareció gigante cuando...
Muy diferente.
Sí, porque obviamente estoy en Medellín, que es pequeñito, y cuando llegué a Nueva York para mí fue wow, o sea, una cosa impresionante. La verdad, pues se siente una cultura completamente diferente, se siente mucho frío, estoy acostumbrada a un clima de Medellín que es completamente tropical, pero me pareció bonito, me pareció interesante.
Qué bueno, Mayra. Y por ejemplo, el día de mañana, si tú conocieras a una persona y te llegaras a enamorar mucho, ¿serías capaz de decir, bueno, podemos empezar una nueva vida en otro lugar, en otro país? ¿O para ti eso también es como que lo vamos discutiendo sobre la marcha?
No, viviría en cualquier parte del mundo. Creo que no se trata del lugar, se trata con quién estés, cómo estés, y en realidad si tienes una familia, creo que estarías bien en cualquier parte, sea Colombia, Estados Unidos, Tailandia, Europa, donde sea. Simplemente eso no importaría tanto.
Muchas gracias, Mayra, por estar esta noche. Estás hermosa. Yo voy a darte una vueltita para que vean esta mujer tan espectacular. Y bueno, para los caballeros que quieren conocer a Mayra, recuerden